Okay.
My dick is so big, I use it as a couch.
It also makes it very hard to find a life partner, doesn't it?
Step away from the crowd. Come with me, I wanna really know you now. Hey, hey, 'cause I don't even know if you're into me. You don't even know if I'm into you.
Maybe
So
them
let's
too.
get away. I'm thinking that it's way too loud.
They're just singing the Ludacris song.
You're right, Glar. They did listen better than some of our raiders.
Hey, what's up with it, guys? So I'm slow getting set up.
How much rep do we get like per run again?
Like
You know
3K.
what?
3K depending on the trash.
I think I might get revered for this run. Yeah, I should.
Alright, Glar's gonna get some Crocs.
Hey, Glora, how's the weather down there? It's probably the same weather as up here. It's raining.
Get that rep.
Oh yeah.
This is a long con right here. Oh, excuse me. I feel like it's just fucking chest cold or something, dude. Oh, probably got the... Thanks, Ryan.
But how are your toes?
They fell off.
I really hate doing.
Completely separate incident.
Hey, I vote Loopy's Master Looter.
No, I gotta heal people, man.
I can do it if you want, coach.
It's fine. Sorry, guys, I'm having to finish some some work stuff here on my other monitor while trying to DPS. Give me just 1 second, real quick.
Bless. There you go. Bad Raiders.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, the stores started carrying summer shandy again.
You did it in?
Yeah, I picked up a case of that.
Hell yeah.
So good.
You ever had the grapefruit shandy?
I have.
Remember that shit? Oh.
Hmm.
Those are nice fucking barrel tails right there.
I don't have assist. Oh. Fuck, I hit the wrong button. Trying to raid warning.
It is really pouring in here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I got it's all foggy too.
Yeah, you guys hear that? The rain music or the rain sound?
Oops. Wrong mark.
Can I main spec for the auction house?
Hey, Lobe, you want to keep track +1s tonight? I don't have any of my stuff nearby. Thanks, bud.
Does it say how much those go for?
Like 20 gold,
That's not that good. It'd be higher.
I think. It might be, I don't know.
My scan thing might be busted, but it was 100.
Oh yeah, never mind. I misread it.
As well.
I think that's just the disenchant value.
Oh yeah.
Like
But
the
like,
base.
if nobody buys it, it doesn't matter.
Do we need to do that pack? I forgot.
I like to do this pat. We don't need to do the other humanoid pat.
Oh, okay.
This one just gets kind of close.
Yeah. I was doing some echo farming today in Winterfell Village, and I had two like level 55s ask me if they could like, you know, follow me around, do the quest, and like not loot. I'm like, sure. They're like, I had one ask me, and then like a few minutes later, another one asked me, and like the other one like said to them, he's like, just save the loot for the 60, and I'm like just sitting there, and they're all just standing behind me, like healing me. It's just fucking so funny. Like, yeah, just leave the loot for him. Yeah, that's it. You know, touch it.
Oh, it's clearing up.
Hey,
Wow. That's a night
That was
and day
great.
difference.
that was like instant.
Right here.
Now it's great weather, guys.
That's how the rain works in like Southeast Asia. It just stops and starts like that, man.
Alright.
That's what ZG was based off of.
Probably.
It's remember now we want Matt in between the casters in the raid. Matt, if you want to come like right here. Looks like we're ready.
Double off tank.
I don't think we need an off tank for this one.
Jay or Ryan, are either of you guys logging this?
No.
No, I never do.
We should, dude. See how we do.
You probably parsed really high, but your damage is really low still.
Oh yeah?
Spoiler. I can't wait till BC, then you'll be I'll see if you still get those 99 parses, maybe top in the charts. You know?
Looking pretty good in BC.
Yeah, it's viable. It's usually not one of the best ones, but it's pretty good. That's what I played in Burning Crusade actually. And the crit buff is huge because warlocks and mages pretty good, especially warlocks though.
Does anyone need the neck? Got Mishko with the 32.
Remember to watch out for the pack guys at this corner. I don't want to pull it. There's a big purple diamond and an orange circle that you need to stay away from.
I was about to say, you should
Oh,
mark
you
that.
got it.
Gotta use more vibrant colors, Ryan. Might require you finding a more
Can we get a
vibrant.
sheep on the axe thrower?
So Mishko, do you not want those?
I'm asleep.
Oh, so I'll save you.
Thanks, Henry. That was nice of you.
No problem. Shut up, Dad.
Do you guys like using Slack for work?
I like Slack. We use it, Dave and Buster.
Is that a shout at me, Ryan? You know I'm gonna avoid it. It's a very sensitive subject.
Bijou back there, Cup.
What?
There's a bijou.
No one needs those gloves. Off spec.
Quad, do you have flame guard?
No, I have those gloves already. Yeah, I feel like I think every warrior's got a pair of those now, so.
Does anyone need the arm splint? What's up, Auntie? How you doing, man?
I'll roll for
Good to
rep.
see you, brother.
Yeah, just free roll. I'll roll for rep.
You can shoot in
You
once,
should roll
right?
too. Oh god, you can't just pass like that.
Yeah, I think you can only do it once.
Yeah, that's a rep roll by the way, so. You gotta pass.
Feared.
Yeah, it fucking slept in the fucking meat grinder. I don't think it's hitting me though.
Trying to cleanse the poison.
Again. Cormax here. What's up, C-Mac? Oh, that could be a cool name. C-Mac? Little nickname
Except
after?
he's K-Mac.
Yeah, but that's the fun part. That's the nick in the nickname.
Alright, Clark, Quan, which one of you guys wants to tank boss?
I'll tank boss.
Yeah, man, doing good. Just chilling, doing some ZG. Hopefully, we can get the
Actually, hold on, let me get
offhand or cloak or something exciting.
punches.
Gonna keep our fingers crossed.
Thank you.
Chat, what if I want to go in to kill Claw?
Oh,
Nice.
nice, nice.
Alright. Can we get an int on Chungus and Mark on Wiggles and Chungus? Awesome. I'm gonna pull Henry if you want to just grab the boss right off. Remember, melee, stay out. Get away from the boss, guys. If you're close, you might chain lightning. Midnight, back up. Midnight, back up. Alright, melee, go ahead. Drop your poison.
Hey, 30%. Or sorry, third 30%.
He's got a band now? I can do this all night, Ryan. Just you wait.
I know you can.
Not bad for 36 DPS. Does anyone need the cloak? Might of the tribe. Henry. Yeah. Zanzil's band. Caster Deeps, Caster Deeps. You guys should all be main spec rolling for that. If you don't have two really good rings, that should not be off spec for anyone. Yeah, it's better than Eye of Ogremore if you're not hit capped. Rancid Crow, you don't want to roll for that main spec. Okay, going to Mishko, going once, going twice. Grats, Mishko. We got the girdle.
Congrats, Mishko. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like 1% spell hit is equal to like, it's either like 25 or 26 spell power.
I mean, it's different for every
I mean,
class.
it depends on. It
For-
also
for
depends on how much you're at.
And what
for both
buffs
hit
you
and
have.
Spell power.
Yeah, but I think it's around that, like, range. It's like, it's probably a little bit wider than that, but... Alright. Star is what we're gonna need counter spelled with holes. Good heals. Thanks. I got fucking just slept or stunned or whatever the fuck that thing is. Right after I AoE taunted, so everything was just pegging me.
I'm still getting like a lot of rep. Like I'm revered already,
Hey,
and I'm still getting like I got like looks like 4 rep for like every single one of those. Those aren't all elites, are they?
I don't think they are.
I thought it
I
was.
think they are.
Oh,
I think they're just like lower level elites. Oh man.
alright. Missing a couple buffs.
I'll stand back with
Oh, Nick is
range.
here.
You're slurring a bit, Sabbath. Is that Nickish?
Strava.
You need summer shandies
Maybe
already?
it's a spear.
He's like 12 deep right now.
Alright, pull him back. Henry, I think you can come in, or Glar, or whoever's doing the tank, the other part, until she transforms.
Okay. There's just a healing ward over there. I'm gonna go punch it.
Hit it hard, okay?
You guys, spiders first.
Guys, spiders, everyone should be on the spiders. spider. Alright, now you want to stay out. Okay. This is my time. That one's stuck. Get Glar up. Glar, the spiders get ya.
Yes, sir.
I don't think we've seen that belt yet.
Maybe on
How is it in my bag then?
Star.
Oh, do you have it?
Oh, yeah. My DPS belt. Pretty OP.
No one wants that main spec? Okay, I'll spec roll.
No one knows Glar. Glar, I'm coming, buddy.
Hey, Chungus, you're still here.
You guys are just gonna leave him like that?
I got him now. I got him.
Still my drink.
I'm incapable of rezzing.
So I thought someone else was gonna get him. I would have got him before I left though. I swear. Maybe.
Jeez, Austin, you flasking for this round? Pull an aggro right off Ryan, like that's. Oh, and I looked. I actually did that. He had a flask. Oh my god, that's commitment. To the
Wait,
bit
why
right
did-
there.
Did Glar roll for that? Or Josh in?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna give that to Cormac.
Merely just taking these buttons. You want me to pull one of these guys out, Ryan?
Yeah, so we'll have you pull. Actually, I'm gonna change this up. Let's have Rid on Moon, Wummy on Square, Rancid on Triangle. Henry grab Star and pull him out.
What's up, Fitch? How you doing, man?
Targets.
Give me 1 sec real quick, guys. I'm gonna put my desk up.
Alright, pull him back.
Got midnight with the 90 Hanine.
Yeah, B showing me Austin down the path.
Grab Square. Remember, casters, stay away from it.
Big guy walking out of the path. I don't know how far he goes.
He stops like right there. I think. Maybe not. That was pretty close.
Okay, Wummy with the 35.
You know what, Ryan? Close on the counts and horseshoes and hand grenades.
I've heard
Also,
that.
Zul'Gurub,
Blown up Horties and AV on my boomkin. Nice, dude. I haven't queued AV in so long, man. The queue's so long for us. It's literally like 2 hours.
Also count with COVID-19. On the first.
True.
Just tuned in. How's it going? It's going good, Riley. Just we're just hanging out, running some ZG. Hopefully we can get the offhand or the hood or
Horseshoes,
The
hand
cloak.
grenades, and COVID-19.
the very least. Though we're getting
We'll
some
move
rep,
back to
getting
the
ready
top
for our
the guys that
plus
have
18 damage.
the extra shit.
It's the only reason you play Alliance for the instant Qs. Yeah, instant Qs are
Get
pretty
charged. Pull everything.
Go Christ.
pretty OP.
I love pulling everything.
Rancid got charged like 3 times there. I'm sorry, Rancid.
Yeah, standing up there sucks. I like to be lean.
Dude, my orb weaver is like. Coming unglued.
It's worth it.
It's really annoying. Like glue kind of gets on the keys. Need to get a new one.
Like when the wide receiver just puts his body on the line for the catch in the middle of the field and then just gets fucking creamed.
We'll see. I think we'll be able to do some decent DPS on some
But
of
he makes
these
the catch.
fights here. Got a couple world buffs before we came in. Yeah, man, I did the AV stuff right when all that came out initially with like the rep grind and everything, and then the queues actually weren't that bad. It was like 6-7 minutes
I don't know, but the NFL probably
originally.
does have, like, deep power to
Then
set
after that, it
up
just kept
what
getting
is
longer and
actually
longer and
right,
longer and longer.
You know, bend the rules and whatever the way they want. But I have a feeling they're gonna be games in some capacity.
Let's rebuff.
Sheet those.
They would like need every single football player to like sign off to do that.
Yeah.
Because that is one of the most contact sports you could probably get.
I'm sure they'd be getting tested before every game.
But like if one player gets it, then they just shut it all down, right? So what's the point of even trying to open it
They
all
just
up?
had a UFC fight recently.
Yeah, but that's like two
That's like
guys
one
contracting,
single fight,
that's like-
yeah. No spectators were there, right?
Correct.
I mean, I think most of their money is pay-per-view and shit anyway, right? Like, as far as the economics of putting on the fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, the TV deals are pretty fucking big. In football,
Henry, can
but-
you grab the berserker? Yeah. Really quickly. Yeah, I don't know. I just think of like, I know for the last sumo season, for the tournament there, they basically had to test everyone because it's like, it's, 15 days.
Sumo season.
Yeah, but it's like 15 days in a row, and they have like a match each day, right? And so like they need to like test everyone. Well, they just take their temperature and stuff, and if anyone has like a temperature, then they like stop everything. Is what they were doing. And like I'd assume if they were gonna try to do it, they would have to do it like the same way. And I feel like there's just so many people that something's bound to happen.
Maybe.
And what? You just cancel everything after you try to put everything in place?
I don't know, dude. Let's see. I mean, it's still a few months away, right? They're trying to reopen places right now, so maybe when football comes around, they're like, but it's football, you guys, you know? They just fucking. I'm telling you, like, I think the NFL's got that kind of power, and
We'll see. But I know like the places that are opening right now, like the states that are opening their doors, a lot of those places.
I think we're gonna be able to pump some DPS here. My goal is to
I mean, just, like,
moonfire the Raptors well.
I'll tank the Raptor.
Okay. Just
And,
waiting
like,
for some mana.
Pad our damage a little bit, but
Spirit.
basically we'll have DPS rolling on both of them.
Remember to stay in front of Fuo. Fuo will be at the back, tanking the charge. Thanks, Matt, for always being the charge ragdoll.
I'm in the back taking charge. What? The fuck?
Exactly. Oh, that thing died so quick. Zoomers.
Quan, that raptor's gonna kill you.
Run to me if Aggro's on you, Strava. Oh, did he switch to midnight there?
I think it was to put threatening gaze on him.
Yeah.
That was weird. He switched like mid cast though. Like he started. It looked like he started casting on someone else. Coach.
It's on me. That kind of messes up the
All me.
meters, I guess. You have to stand there and do nothing for 8 seconds.
Oh
Quan,
god.
it's on you.
Neat word.
Where the fuck is Blairus? He needs a cloak so badly.
No raptor. I haven't seen a mount drop in any of this. Any of the times I've done this on any characters.
Anyone excited for Halo 2 tonight?
Okay, go ahead and off spec roll. No Twitch? Yeah, I should be on Twitch, Alexander. Should be up there.
I don't know. I thought I was gonna be really excited.
Is it bugging out? I know some people were.
First came
It
out.
was showing me some people in Twitch chat
It's so
earlier.
weird to play that on PC.
It feels a little weird for a little bit, but then I think like after playing
Feels
Reach as
like
much as
how
I
it
did.
always should have been.
It feels wrong to me.
Controllers are wrong.
I don't know. I mean, like I think Halo with controllers is pretty good, but like I learned to enjoy it with keyboard too.
You should just hook up a controller to your computer.
You honestly could, and you'd probably do just as fine against some of the people online.
I just have a PlayStation controller hooked up to mine. And
Oh,
play
well, that'd be
all sorts of
disgusting.
times.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Well,
PlayStation.
I have a PlayStation.
Oh, would it let you
4, I don't
host?
have an Xbox,
Oh, I don't
but
know. I'm not sure why.
I had.
Also,
Are we doing the summonable boss?
I
or no?
appreciate the effort, though.
So yeah.
Does anyone want this tank sword? No one wants it? No one wants it? Girdle, warrior, rogue, shaman.
Pass.
Wait, who's dropping the juice?
Whoever has a madness pot can roll, but me and Jay both have one.
Oops. Idle.
Wait, are you telling me if I didn't make your thing, Jay would have been the only one with
No, I would have got Cormac to make.
He's rolling the idol now, not at the end, guys. So if you need the idol still, go ahead and roll.
Does someone have the list of people who have gotten it?
Yeah, I do. Also, it's not good for you. Coach, why are you rolling? Isn't it just like healing?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is that
10 stam,
shaman?
10 eat, 10 it.
I have a
You
list
can't
of-
roll on that.
I
have
can't roll on it.
Dirty Dave, Jay, Zub, Dat, Zan, Chungus, Blair's, Fuo, Double Tap on my list.
Yeah, we said you couldn't roll. We said enhanced couldn't roll.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better. I can't roll either, but that's because I have no hands. I actually thought about like what it'd be like living without a hand, you know, like losing one. It'd be tough.
Cav Wiggles with the 94.
It's really tough trying to like play World of Warcraft with like only one hand, right? You maybe need like
You know how like when you're putting a pillowcase on a pillow with two hands and you got to use your neck to hold.
Oh,
do
yeah.
that knife with one hand.
Maybe you have to get really good with your feet.
I eat pizza with my feet already, so.
We got an extra for
Just pizza.
servants up here, by the way.
Anything else would be gross. Come on, Ryan.
1% health. Healers rock.
Am I the only like? I've thought about that before too. Like, it's like, well, if I lost my hand, like if I lost one arm, would I still be able to like game? Like, how would I?
That's why they call them cooldowns.
Like, how would I figure out how to game? You know what I mean?
What?
Flump with the
teach me so
host.
much.
Hey, thanks, Alexander. I
You get to
appreciate
be
that, homie.
26,
Thank you, thank you.
Get a lot of knowledge.
Dude,
Something
I'll
like that.
I'll get to be 20.
I've thought about that before. It's like, would I rather lose my legs or my arms? Like, I think I'd rather lose my legs because
Right
then
between two raids. There's like,
you could still do a lot of stuff. Like,
Yeah, so fuck you.
you could boogie board instead of surf.
Wummy, how old's Wummy?
You could still game.
Okay. So, not quite the guild grandpa.
Whereas I feel like if I lost my legs, I wouldn't. There'd be a lot of the stuff that I enjoy doing that I wouldn't be able to do.
Merely jest. The big 3-6. Let's see.
He was joking that coaches.
Yeah, I like to give the illusion that
So
Austin is
much.
old. Here's the thing: if you oh, that's Revere was in Larkide. When you live in Southern California, you know, you don't like people don't really age.
They all joke about
Like you're
me
26
being like
or
45 or something.
until you die.
Like, guys, I'm not that old.
That's when
they
that's when
just
looks
get
catch up
shriveled?
with you. As soon as you die, that's when it all starts catching up.
Did you see that? What the Twitter CEO said today?
I hopped off Twitter. I don't know what he say.
He
No,
said
what
that,
happened?
All the Twitter employees can work from home forever.
Oh, nice.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Real
gonna
work
might
at
be like
Twitter.
a new thing.
Yeah. Should I apply?
I'm gonna switch it to uncommon.
44. No, they. I don't remember what age it is. I think they've joked all the different ages, like 42.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy.
But
But
I'm
like,
30.
for them, think about how life-changing that would be, right? Because like Twitter's in like the Bay Area, and fucking rent there is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
Those
why.
people, if they're working from home, they can literally just move somewhere else. Alright,
Yeah.
stop enslaving you guys.
What?
Release the demon.
Release?
Why?
Are you trying to use him for the boss?
Yeah, dude, fucking slaps.
Okay. By the way, do we know what this boss does?
No.
I feel like there's more of like, let's just let it rip and find out, you
It's
know?
Renetake of the Thousand Blades. So I'm assuming.
Brandon's
Yeah,
right.
I
Dying.
like that answer, Ranton.
Yes, we have
Yeah,
the
we
man-
do this 200 gold boss. Yeah, it's not actually that much because
I have a
each
feeling it's gonna spit.
Black Lotus gives you 3 summons. So it's like whatever the cost of Black Lotus is for you, divided by 3 is how much one boss costs.
Not anymore.
I'm pretty sure we've had both the guys that do anything important. So I think this
Yep,
guy is
I
just
think
taking.
the last two guys I felt did nothing important at all.
Really?
It's gonna keep gouging, guys.
The last guy was the one that summoned all those things that one hit everybody.
Yeah,
That you had to run away from.
Oh my god, why is he attacking me?
And they still killed like so many people. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps gouging the tanks, so if you're ranged, just
Henry, do
stay
you
far
have your
away.
tank gear on?
I don't, but I can
I do.
help.
Yeah, he's just one-shotting all the.
Alright, he's on me right
Right.
now. Oh,
Nothing important though.
I will tank the Mad Servant.
Very nice. Flame strike on the raid.
Flame strike here.
Oh, you vanished? Did he just vanish?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, he gouged Loopy and I.
2 manservants now. They somehow
Very rude
multiplied.
of him.
Okay, careful for the voidwalkers that are about to pop up.
Don't loot, don't loot, don't loot if you...
I switched the
Unmatched
threshold.
there. You gotta give it to me.
I lowered the threshold.
I can give it to you? I'm scared to click this thing.
Don't loot it to yourself.
I know, I'm scared to click it.
Yeah, just do it. I believe in you.
And if not, then you're halfway to a trinket.
It's true.
Look at that pitchfork.
Loopy.
See that?
Does
Is
that look
it-
cool?
That's like a legitimate pitchfork.
That does look cool.
It's some
With, like-
demonic pitchfork of madness.
Is it every class that can use the tooth for their? They all built the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all need
Oh,
all
okay.
four.
Yeah, you need all 4 of the little items.
His crits were great.
Oh, Wummy.
There he had some good crits. I was a little scared because I guess he gouges. I was scared I was gonna rip aggro there.
Do you still
So we
have
had
that
this the first week
screenshot
we
of
did this
people that
boss.
were in the
He
raid
dropped the
a while back?
uh
Last Tuesday.
what is it? It's like a some kind of blood or something, whatever the item is, the green item that he drops. He dropped 2 of them.
Possibly.
Yeah, Ryan. Where's
But I didn't know that item specifically. If you loot it to yourself, like so, all this stuff, right? Yeah, I see how it's like got the blue text where I can trade it within 2 hours. The green item doesn't have that blue text, so I literally looted it to myself, thinking I was gonna like, cause everyone left, you know, to like run to the next boss, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna grab this, and then we'll figure out who's gonna get the second one. I looted it to myself and started running, and it wouldn't let me trade it.
What's
It
the
just
prio
instantly
on the
binds,
tooth?
so you like do not
So
want to
the
pick
price
up
for the-
the
Those
green.
are like the items that you get from
No, it was the one
boss,
before
right? So
wrappings,
the
not
ones where,
wrappings,
like,
but the
they
one
get
before it. It was like the something
potion,
blood,
they get cryo,
where it's like a
they
little.
get
It looks kind of like a greater arcane elixir. It looks kind of like
you
this, but like green.
pieces on like the 2-week rotating boss.
But
That's what I was saying, roll if you
it didn't
have
give
the
me any kind of like prompt text or anything like, hey, are you sure you want to loot this to yourself? You're not going to be able to trade it. Is it a bug? No, I literally made a ticket and I was like, hey, no other item in the entire game interacts like this except for patterns, which require, like they have a requirement on them. Why is it not letting me trade it? Like, I don't want this thing. Like, I was trying to give it to one of our priests and
We got plenty of Z.
basically
Really, if you wanna go
shitty
ahead
ass
and
customer service
5
did
left
nothing.
tiles, and we can let people know if there's a side
They're like, oh, that's how it's supposed to work. Like, despite the fact that it gave no warning and that it was so annoying. They were so useless and not helpful. They sent me like BS animate or automated responses that gave me no information. So, just so you guys know, if you guys are doing Master Looter, whoever your Master Looter is, if you do those, you cannot loot it to yourself and then trade it. It instantly becomes untradeable and it does not warn you at all. It doesn't give you any kind of message or anything.
behind.
Oh yeah, I should probably put tank here.
I was so pissed, man. The recipes are kind of the same thing too in Molten Core. It's the same thing. You can't loot those to yourself and then trade them. But at least those have like a requirement on them, so it makes a little more sense.
Alright, you got assist now.
Do you have to wait for the next cycle? I mean, we got that boss. We got 2 of them. So like,
Skull and X on the other 2.
it was an extra one that we got. We got 2 of the same drop from one summon. So it was an extra one, which was good because we were gonna give it to another priest because it's so good. It's like the priest trinket.
Alright,
But
Henry, why don't
then
you
I
grab
accidentally
skull
got it, which actually the trinket's really good for druid as well.
you grab?
But it's like for resto druid, I don't really have any desire to get it. But those are expensive summonable bosses too. Yeah, exactly. They are. I mean, it's
Thank you.
on our server. It's still a good 75. Whoa. Do you guys hear Sasquatch doing jumping jacks up there?
Do you use LVUI?
But it's still like a good 65-ish gold to summon because it's 3 summons for 1 Black
You
Lotus.
could buy a ranch
But
with all that knife money.
all right, guys,
And then you can hire
cross
me
your
to be
fingers
your
here
ranch hand. Oh, God.
for the
It's all
tiger.
together, Wummy.
Hey, we have an exciting update. Oh, that was super loud. You guys can hear that? Yeah, dude. It's like I'm pretty confident that my upstairs neighbor is like 900 pounds and occasionally like jumps around in the living room.
Austin, give Wiggles Mark.
What?
Then we'll be good. Go ahead now.
I was gonna say, how exciting
We're just
update
spreading out
though.
Right away, guys.
I have.
Guessing Washington
I made.
State
I need to
has,
check on Twitch to see, but I made
taxes.
sub
Yeah,
badges.
Gotta go somewhere nice and deep.
So 1 month,
Fucking nowhere.
you learn Moonkin form, so you get the Moonkin form badge. The second month is Moonkin aura, so you get the Moonkin aura badge.
Where is this?
That was kind of cool, I thought. And then I'm actually
Can we get a battle res on Quan? Battle res on Quan real quick. Skull's the main boss, so Henry, you're gonna have to pick up one of the other ones. Kill the tigers first. Tigers first.
I'll
Claudia,
take,
I'll tell you
uh,
guys after this.
Take
Can we get a-
square.
Can we get a fort on Quan as well? Spread them apart right away. Let's put some damage on Skull here. Let's get him a little lower. and then
Let's
we'll
get
switch the other ones.
pull him this way then.
Actually, he's already pretty low. All right, let's switch over to Square now. Square's kind of already in the raid. Let's get him. So what's he at percentage-wise?
76.
All right, switch off. Let's go to
He's
X.
at 18.
No more damage on Square. Careful, Henry.
Oh, Starfire stun OP.
All right, let's bring them together.
Yeah, bring him.
More damage on Skull. Nice job. I'll pick up boss.
Can you guys still hear that? I can't tell how audible that is or not, like
Tigers
how loud
first,
that is
tigers
for you
first.
guys. I can't really hear it, but I can feel the vibration of the. He does. I swear he has some kind of like jazzercising routine he does after he comes home from work. Hey,
Yeah,
move in. We
back
got the
up, back
pat.
up,
Move
guys,
in. We
back
got the
up, back
pat.
up.
Move in. Rid, come up. Yeah.
I wonder if you can shoot those guys.
Hey, what you know about that fucking second on damage?
Oh,
Let's go. And seal a gin.
My detail says you're second to last on it.
Yeah, well, it must be in reverse order, baby.
Still on uncommon for
I'm gonna find out.
Master Leader.
Oh, okay, I can switch it back here in just a second.
They
No one needs seal a gin. Oh, there you go, Fuo.
berserkers just.
I
You,
don't
you
think
have
I
the other
need-
one, right? Yeah, I got the first one, but I don't think I need the second one, like, in the end, so I'm good.
Yeah. If this was pre-quick strike, I would have needed it, but I don't need it.
Okay, grats. Fuo.
Excellent
Sweet,
there.
thanks.
Where are you?
Great now. Congrats, Matt.
Thanks.
Hey, Claire, I need to follow you for a second, that's alright.
Stay on the right side here, guys, so we don't pull the screw.
Oh, hold on.
Put a
Oh, your
big
bags are
blue
full?
Square. Do
Yeah.
not pull the big blue square.
Pally Hunter Mage shoulders. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone?
The star is also marked. Stay away from the star.
I'd only roll for rep.
We got serpents behind.
Damn it. Okay, I got the healing mace.
Austin, why weren't you second there? You're just dozing off?
Yeah, I got put to sleep.
The wailing.
I hate sleep as a mechanic. It just feels so bad.
I poison cleansed myself too, but it picked the wrong poison, I guess.
Oh no.
Do you rank down Starfires? Slow. I don't usually, unless I'm
By
Oom.
making it so you like regen
Most times,
it'd be
you don't need to. Dude.
to IRL.
Be right back.
Yeah. Oh, Austin, did you see what some of these
Let me show.
speedrunning guilds for Blackwing Lair, what they were doing for Veil to ignore the debuff you get?
No.
They if they get the debuff on people, I guess only a couple guilds have been able to pull it off. You can run basically. You have 3 flasks. So you have one at the start of the raid. If you get targeted by it, like the guilds that are going really fast would only get one that goes out. You use a petrification flask.
Yeah.
It gets rid of the buff, I guess. And then after the fight, you use the new flask again.
Is it a relatively cheap flask, or does it still cost a Black Lotus?
I'm sure it still costs a Black Lotus.
Cost Lotus.
Okay, I don't know if that's worth it.
It's definitely not. That was crazy.
But yeah, no, it's
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta put the chickens in the chicken.
It's pretty audible. It sounds like vibrations. Yes, if he does it again, I try to be patient with whatever the hell's going on up there. But if he does it again, I'll show you guys what I do to get him to stop.
10 mountain silver sage.
Usually it's pretty limited. It's like he does it for a couple minutes and then he like lays on the couch or whatever the hell he does.
Yeah, I definitely do not think it'd be worth it, but I just thought that was really interesting. I was reading about it today.
Yeah, I liked my Hearth strategy better.
If you're in one of those like hyperactive progression hardcore guilds that has 800 billion Black Lotus, why not?
Maybe he has a lucky lady, dude. If he has a lucky lady, she's
Can you grab the other
definitely broken in half.
one of the raid?
Yeah, what do you have him marked as?
I do not have a mark.
Oh, but as you say, so the other thing
Let's swoop him.
Yeah, let's keep him at the same
is that I have some custom emotes coming
Oh, you rented it.
for Twitch subs, and I'm really excited about them. They're gonna be really hilarious and cool at the same time. I'm pretty excited for them. It should be done sometime in the next couple days.
Closer at least.
So those are on the way. We got some Boomy inspired emotes. Hey man, thanks for the Boomkin videos. I've flirted a lot with making my Druid Boomkin, but need now for tanking purposes. I'll live life vicariously. You are welcome to live life vicariously, my friend.
Shadow Priest.
Someday you'll get to play Boomy. Someday.
That's me, baby.
Is that the one where they get like the weird little
I'm gonna rebuff.
over there?
I know Shadow Priests have like a blackout stun.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. The Shadow Priest one. Strava coming in clutch there.
Let me rebuff too before this boss, so don't like pull him yet. If I might be
Yeah.
Go across the bridge, guys.
Wyvern stun.
All right, chickens are in, dogs are out.
You want chickens? How many chickens do you have?
We started with 7. We've raised them since baby chicks, and one got eaten by one of our dogs that ate the head off.
I'm definitely gonna go Boomkin and TBC.
Got out of
Nice,
the
dude.
chicken
That'll be
run
fun.
And then 2 weeks
Wilkin.
ago we had another one
Wilkin.
get out of the chicken run overnight. Somehow.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to
Dogs
TBC.
out.
My plan as of right now is also to main balance in
Sad news,
TBC.
but, I thought it was
Basically
so
get
wild.
to
I
experience
thought I
all
could
the
still
like
help
end
it
game
to
of
do that.
classic balance druid and do all the AQ
Put
and
it
Nax
down.
and like see what we can
Simply put it
do,
down.
try and push the limits there. And then once
But
we
I
get
couldn't
TBC
be
where we
one of
get
those
enough
people that,
love
like,
to really
cuts
be
his
up
head
there
off
and
with
like
an
compete,
axe.
I think
Yeah, like a
holy shit.
shovel.
Yeah.
we'll be able to
Yeah,
do
I
some
wish
pretty
I
cool
could.
stuff. I'm really looking forward to
Yeah.
TBC. I think a lot of people are gonna be
Do you have a rooster?
But
pretty
once you give them names, it's tough.
pretty hyped
because
on
then they're your
TBC.
pets.
Do you have a
Alright.
rooster?
No rooster, we're not allowed.
We're ready. I was watching some videos on TBC Boomkin's
And,
skills,
like,
and man, it's
farm.
good. Oh, I know, dude. The fact that we get insect swarm and moonkin form like that, the debuff slots aren't a thing, so it's like I'm really looking forward to all of that.
I'll charge you
roosters
for-
are
I'm gonna actually wait here a little bit and
They'll
let him
break
like
down
2 more
top
seconds on
fucking
threat
shit-
before I
shit,
pop
dude.
off. If you have the crit buffs and stuff, dude, it's like if you get 2 crits in the opener, it's you almost guarantee pull aggro. I feel like most of the time.
It's not afraid of anything except for like.
Resist
squirt
feels
guns.
bad.
There's a
Taupe
big
resist.
squirt
Oof,
gun
and a
keep,
moonfire
like, in the
resist.
garage, so if you pull up, you just have to grab it, and then one in the house.
Oof.
Yeah, we just raise them for the eggs. We get like 5 eggs a day. We have so many eggs, we have to give.
People really like. I see a lot of people in my neighborhood. Like they got like little enclosures for chickens and stuff. It's kind of cool.
Is there a limit to how many you can have?
Yeah.
And so,
How many
I think
chickens
it's
you
all
can have?
just like cities. Like,
What's your realm? I'm on Herod.
They won't let you have
Per
roosters in
acre.
here. Yeah.
Herod, which is U.S.
Yeah, so
East.
won't let you have
What
roosters
realm?
for
I'm
$2.
West Coast, but
Oh yeah.
all
yeah.
the buddies that I play with are all like in the Midwest, and so we play on an East
Some
Coast
people
server.
on here still do. You can
For example, our Fairy Fire gives us
definitely
3% hit chance on mob on top of the normal stuff, so melee gets a bonus. Yeah, exactly. And there's like the talent, right? That's the that we get that like the chance our spells are resisted is reduced, right? So it's like the mage spell hit
Dead
type
at midnight.
talent.
Nice.
Why did you
Your
shift me out?
Finish off the cats. Taunting.
I'm gonna heal that. Why did you guys see that? It just shifted me out of Moonkin form. I was like spamming Starfire, I think.
I absolutely hate this.
That was
fucking,
weird.
Like boss room, dude. Yeah. Like it feels like it's so wonky.
I hate this fight in general. It's
Me
like
too.
needlessly stupid.
Everything goes. It seems like everything like weirds out. Fuck this place, dude.
I just say we get the other talent that like it gives us spell hit, right, which is massive.
This bag.
We get the increased mana regen both in the bottom of the balance tree and reflection from the resto tree. So we get double regen. We get like increased spell power by intellect percentage. We get treants, which is super awesome. What else do we get? I'm really looking forward to TBC. The quality of life improvement. I feel like playing classic now is kind of like hard mode training for TBC because you have all the same types of mechanics. You just get all these things that are going to get so much easier. So if we can get good at mastering the mechanics now. Cloak. Anyone?
I am currently wearing this cloak.
Can you roll? Yeah, you can roll. Mad. You can roll main spec if you want it. Going once, going twice. Grats, Mad. We got the Druid, Shaman, Tabard. Oh, 69, I win.
Nice, dude, nice.
None of you guys want that tanking ring? Or some kind of like weird mitigation set?
Do you? No.
Do one of you guys have bag space? Because I'm almost out.
Like you're full.
Red Cully has bag space if you just need somewhere to drop stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just keep
5% boomkin crit aura. I know Fitch, that's like another big one too. That's massive. That aura increasing a couple percent is really big. Our mana efficiency, the fact that we can keep our dots up, like it'll be really fun. Yeah, Joe, meme specs get 11 TBC. Yeah, exactly. I'm really excited about it. Oh, so I was the one, Boylkin, I was the one asking you about melee. Your explanation was perfect. I've got another question for you. Okay, just in terms of viability, have you done a full calculation about like if you have Boomkin in the raid and say do like 300 DPS and how much you're increasing? Yeah, so there's been a bunch of people who've done, I'm assuming you're talking about the aura, right? So is the Moonkin aura worth the raid spot if the DPS variance of what the Moonkin is doing is so much lower than other casters?
Tactical.
The short answer to that is that if you have very geared warlocks or mages, you will gain, generally speaking, more DPS from just having one more really geared person than you will from having a balanced druid. However, all of those numbers, I will say that performance-wise, how good we're performing right now is better than I was expecting based on all of the information that was out and posted from from vanilla till now. So I think there's been a good chunk of both like theory crafting changes or things that people have kind of tested or found out. I think there's a lot of people that are playing balance that are actually very good players and very interested in kind of the theory crafting and min-maxing even as an off-meta spec more than there were back in vanilla, and I think the meme specs are a little more acceptable, so people are getting a lot more raid experience and stuff than people had back in the day. So that's a long-winded way of saying I think come the later phases our DPS performance will actually not be as bad as people surmise given those calculations. So right now people are saying generally it's not worth it because the DPS variance is too big. But I mean, you guys can see on stream, you guys can see on any of the logs like for our stuff, because I post that stuff all the time for you guys to take a look at. And the variance in DPS, there's certain fights where I'll beat a couple of our casters. There's definitely fights where I'm at the bottom sometimes, but I mean, generally if it's all equal, I'm not that far behind anyone. And I don't think any of our casters are like particularly bad, right? I don't know how big of a difference that's going to be in the future content come like, you know, tier 3 and Nax gear and stuff like that. And maybe it's really massive.
What the fuck are you saying, Wummy?
So I don't know, man. It's hard to really know for sure.
I don't remember that at all.
Hard to really know for sure. Seattle bloke with the sub. Thanks so much, Andrew. What's up, homie? How you doing today? What's up, Briam? How you doing, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Dude, I'm so over buffing. But so, Bulk, and the short answer to your question is that people so far have hypothesized, yes, it is worse overall DPS. But my response to that would be is I think people now are going to be doing more DPS than based on those numbers. A good example is there's a guy, I can't remember the name of the video, but there's a guy that does the DPS tests in like vanilla. So he puts on like full bis gear and does like pre-raid bis and then like, you know, like tier 2 equivalent and then full bis and does the DPS comparison. I remember in that video, he was pulling around 600-ish DPS, bis, balanced druid, full consumes and everything. I think we'll beat that number. I think given a lot of the fights, different fight mechanics, just different consumables, people pushing it harder, I think we'll be above that in our best in slot gear. You know what I mean? So it's hard to really say until we have some more realistic numbers. Another big variable is how good are your mages and warlocks? How geared are they? How good are they? You know, how what's the variance of like player skill? All in all, you're not going to not kill stuff because you have one balanced druid instead of one more fire mage, right?
Thank you for the counterspell.
Not to mention, I'll tell you what, raid last week's a great example. Like oh, what the fuck, did I get kicked? Like we healed Neff, right? How many warlocks? I beat all the warlocks on healing on Neff. I beat all the mages on healing on Neff. How many of them innervated the priest? None of them. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
warlocks or mages start taking a little bit of damage.
You just have so much more value and utility, honestly. Raw DPS is very rarely the reason you like that battle res that we had on the off tank earlier. Like there's those things like that where it's like you gain that slot in the DPS slot and all the utility is really fun. Yeah, and we get flight form. I know I'm really hyped for flight form in TBC too, dude. We get a 6-second CC. Yeah, Cyclone. Nuclear. So did you ever play TBC? Jealous of the Locomere? I know. Thanks, Joe. I'm really hyped on Locomere as well. Just checking to see if the Founders Badge was still there. Seattle, you should have. I'm not good with Twitch, so I don't know. I've just said this earlier, but I have emotes that we're making that should be up in the next couple days. So you'll have custom emotes that are actually pretty hilarious. And then you should have a badge. I don't know if it has to reoccur for 1 month. I don't know what triggers that. Maybe you guys know. But there is a 1 month badge, or like the base badge. Does it show up for you guys? I have Restream chat open, so it looks a little bit different than just normal Twitch chat.
Back to here.
But you guys should have a Moonkin form badge.
Remember, guys, kill
All you
totems
subs.
first. Do not decurse the shit that lets you see the shape.
This will be your first time at TBC. Just watch a lot of videos. Yeah, man. So Balanced Druid is very, very good in TBC and PvP.
Let's finish up these buffs.
Very, very good. Cyclone's amazing. There's a playstyle that back in the day used to be called Restokin. So you'd be a Moonkin Resto hybrid where you have a lot of off damage via your Insect Swarm Moonfire, and Moonkin form still has the high armor value.
Austin, can you toss a mark on Rancid as well?
Big thorns, everyone. All right, guys, cross your fingers here for the offhand. But so yeah, so you'd basically be able to dot targets up, and then you have Moonkin form, so you're still high armor, and then you can off heal really effectively as well. So there's a lot of really cool combos that came out of TBC with Druid, like very, very viable in Arena. Dude, I remember back in the day, I'd see so many Druids in the full gear, you know, and you like the Arena gear was like a 2250 rating. Oh shit.
Totem. Everyone totem first. Other totem up.
Dude, are you kidding me? All of that, and we're still up there on the damage, baby. What you know about it? But you'd have to get like 2300 or whatever for the arena shoulders and stuff, and you'd have all these druids that had it because this Restokin setup was so strong, because you basically could play like a healer, but then times where you had like the offensive advantage, you were able to kind of like help DPS and stuff. It was really cool. It was a really cool play style. I played Elemental Shaman back in the day, so it was a similar.
Yeah, it's a bag of whammies.
You guys, cross them.
Actually love
Cross
the
them.
item.
Cross your fingers.
I like kind of like love and hate the weird aura like it's that item.
Should we just accidentally forget to roll that? Oh, sorry guys. Must have forgot to roll that. Oh, the 2-hour timer just ran out. I'm sorry.
Coming in hot.
It's a hot wum.
Got Wum Dog with the Haiti one on the idol. Assuming none of the tanks want that cloak.
Not me. I would roll for it.
Okay, I'll just give it to you.
Oh, it's a short cloak. Sad. You thought you were done with those about 10 levels ago. Wrong.
You can. Well, just wait till after. We can run back over there after. Also, I didn't trade it to you yet, so
Dude, just bossed after anyway.
yeah, we'll go back over there. No one wants this other tabard.
Austin, I don't. Oh, I did trade.
I did give it to you.
Yeah, I did not see it right away.
We do have like 2 casters that are +1, so our odds are kind of there. Jesus Christ, dude. Literally half of my whole bag is all this stupid crap out of this dungeon.
I was like, I need to see what it is.
God damn it. Okay. Oh no, dude. Oh no. 49. Just going once, going twice it really quick.
Let's do.
Going once? Going twice?
Hey, just give it to him, guys. Roll.
Oh, Jay, God, you're gonna scare me, Jay. You give me a heart attack. No, come on.
He's done for.
Are you guys all actually passing? If you pass, I really will love you forever.
All right, let's sheep the targets like before.
They do this stuff, and I can't tell if they're fucking with me.
Congrats, Austin.
Hey, what's up with it? Thank you.
I'm gonna keep.
Let's go, guys.
Try not to cleave the sheeps down, guys. Or the sleeps.
That means we're one item away.
My Thunder Fury proc don't have them. I
I'm getting
apologize,
wrecked
guys.
right now. Jesus. I don't even know what I should attack right now.
Finish off this priest, guys.
Do you want me to hibernate
Die.
this guy or no?
Yes.
Alright, stop corruptioning it.
Just let me tank it, crap.
What do you want us on, Ryan?
Let's go on the blood priest, the star.
Let's go, baby.
Triangles up, triangles up.
Okay, now the square.
That's big, guys. That's huge. Jindo offhand, we're basically set for the rest of Classic.
All cloud, please.
What's up, Michael? Hey, coach. Good vibes. Hey.
Let's finish off this soul flare quick.
That 49 roll on the offhand win was all your good vibes. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, slow resto can, dude. I'm so hyped though. TBC is gonna be so much fun.
Priest.
So much fun. Like, even though we're definitely not as strong, right? We're obviously like a weaker class in Classic. I still really enjoy playing it in Classic, but I'm excited to like play it as much as we're playing it in Classic. Struggling, like having to constantly, it's like an uphill battle, you know? Then go into TBC and actually get some love and get legit gear and just pop off. And like all of us will have months and months and months of, you know, Moonkin mentality under our belt
Hey, yeah,
already.
move up here, the son of cars running up.
Looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun, man.
Avoid it.
Move up on
Crowds on the
top
bag.
platform,
Thank you,
guys.
man. They're not fucking with me. I can't tell because like so we're all really like fair with the loot and stuff, you know. It's like it's very like, hey, do you really need that? Like, I'm not gonna roll against you on that or whatever. Like Rancid, like our other mage in there messaged me. He's like, it's okay, I'll pass on that. You can have it. Dude, you're gonna make me cry, dude.
Soul flare.
This is so sweet of you.
I'm gonna bring it up on top of the platform.
Guys, 13% hit. I know, put it on. I know, I did. I was waiting, dude. We were getting feared left and right. I was being incredibly useless. There it is, guys. 13% hit.
That is.
Alright, so the pat is remarked again. So please, sheep, moon, square, and diamond.
Fight it down there so we can.
This control. Yeah, everyone come down here.
13%, dude. That's gonna be so huge. That's really big, dude. Honestly, that and the cloak,
I'm gonna try to tank him in this back corner so we're not close to the sheep if we can.
which I'm hoping. Here's my idea for. So we run ZG every Tuesday is the plan, which is obviously is today,
Top
right?
of us. Austin, just sleep the other one.
Well, too late. It's got like 7 dots on it.
Stuff on it. I got it.
I can sheep. Oh, God damn it! That one just keeps cleaving everything.
It's fine.
Do you ever cure poison or always abolish? So they cost the same mana. So there's not really ever a point once you get abolish poison, because abolish poison also cleanses immediately right when you cast it. So I don't think you potentially could abolish and then cast cleanse, and so you're like cleansing, and then your abolish is also ticking, maybe, but it's very rare that I'm cleansing like 4 poisons at one time. You know what I mean? Usually it's a single poison you're trying to get rid of, and like 1 cast of abolish is sufficient. I don't have the other one bound at all. If that answers your question, I only have abolish bound, key bound. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna pop one more arcane elixir here just for. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Just for damage sake, in celebration of getting the offhand.
Alright, remember, stay below the tanks on threat here. Glarquan, you guys should both just use your tank gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in defensive stance trying to keep second. I actually love this fight, tank wise.
Where's my lacrosse stick, dude?
Alright, looks like everyone should be good to go.
Do it after this boss. Oh, give me like 2 more seconds. I need to drink again. I have too much mana.
Too much mana.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Pulling.
Let me give them a second on threat here. Got a crit there on the Wrath. All right, let's see it, baby. Let's see it. 13% hit. Bah.
Nope. Sheep Quan. Give it that to poke. Sheep Quan. Of course, he used my fucking death wish.
Crafted blood on Quan.
Solid 440 DPS in that first 50%.
Alright, Matt, why don't you go ahead and grab one?
Okay.
Looks like a purple diamond's coming close.
I got it.
I'm gonna innervate once we stop attacking him. I'm gonna innervate myself. Keeping up
Alright,
Moonfire.
everyone switch over to the diamond.
Star
Everyone switch
or
over to the diamond.
We have 2 suns.
Become, yeah. fucking-
Only Matt should be pulling the Sons of the Cars up, guys.
Yeah, he said he was grabbing diamond. It was right next.
I got mine controlled right away. Everyone else
Shit.
should have it. Yep.
It's kind of a waste of a Moonfire right there. Okay, back to our opener.
Alright, heals on Sabbath.
Wrath.
Mind control Sabbath.
Toe up
heals on
into the
Blood.
Moonfire. 210 damage on the Moonfire ticks.
Nice sheet.
Bah, let's go. Snapshot one more here at the end.
Thank you for the spell. Heals on Sabbath.
We might have to downrank here. Should be okay actually because we got Warrior Executes. Should we? I'm gonna downrank this next one. Got 3. So rank 1 Starfire is around 100 mana, so it's easy for you to do quick math and figure out how many more casts you got, like duration of the fight. Let's go, boys. 374 DPS, 4th on DPS. Look, we beat stupid Crore.
Leg plates are really good, right?
We got
Yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh yeah, those are your good OP DPS legs, huh? We'll do the heart first. Do any casters still not have that? Cormac with the big 5, dude. That is so impressive, Cormac.
You look like Coach.
Coming in real hot. Yeah, dude.
Blackwing Lair or something? What's going on?
Nikus, you don't get that. Wrong character. Is Cormac gonna win with the 5? Going once, going twice. I think Mishko and Matt are both +1.
I think they both have it already too.
Okay. Big grats, Cormac.
Congrats, Cormac.
That sword looks fucking sick though. It's a blood collar.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that does.
Big fucking.
I have that on
Looks
my
like he's-
mage.
It's something you'd see out of like Dragon Ball or something.
Hey, what about the legs? Roll. Quan, don't you want those?
I already have those.
Oh.
I only use them on my world buff set though.
No one else wants them? Glar?
My warrior does.
I don't want them.
I would roll, but I'm +1.
Well, you're the only other
don't
person
need
that can
them,
wear plate besides Glar and Henry.
Okay. I'll take him.
Congrats.
Hey, thanks.
Are you rolling on the sword? Is that your stupid healing sword?
Why do you hate on the flash head so much? How else-
Because I always think you're trolling me when you start rolling on caster healing gear, dude.
All right, everyone, let's
I
just
only
start running
think it when
down.
no one needs it.
Go once, go
Start
twice.
No one
Clearing
needs
the
it. It
spot.
looks garbage compared to real pieces.
I mean, it looks badass, but the stats are garbage.
The bougie right in the back.
It's for my class.
Just upgrade over my blade.
You can still spam sleep to interrupt the soul flares? Yeah, no, I know. Similar to
There's a
like,
Bijou at the top of the stairs.
yeah, I got it. Same as the dragons in BWL. Yeah, I do that all the time for the fire volley on the dragons in BWL. It's a good little trick.
Oh, sorry, you streaming right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I should have given someone else Master Loot then. It's probably great content. Just
It's fine. I think they're used to it at this. They're used to it at this point.
You can make a video all about how to master loot.
Oh,
different
yeah.
kinds of master
Can you guys hear them?
Like, let's take this clip here.
Make
from
a video
stream,
about how to
you know,
master
like,
loot.
217.
Here's how master looting, guys. It is really exciting.
Hurry.
So I always try and pawn it off. If we turn on the stream, it's like master looting's not very
let me
fun.
know if there's any areas that I see. Or that
That was good though. That was a record. I think 370. What were we at? 374 DPS on her car.
Larv is blind and pulled.
367.
Okay. Can you bring him to us, or where did you pull?
Yeah,
Oh, he
Yeah, I think we only had one resist. I think you're right.
Back up there by the Panther Temple.
He already came to us. They should come.
Oh, hey, another trick of Pug I was in this week. You could stand up here on this ledge and you tank him like down there where you were last time, and we outranged the knock up thing. You want to try that?
Sure, you can do that. That's fine.
Wait, say that again.
Then all
So-
the casters and healers can at least stay up there.
Yeah, so all the casters and healers come over here, and then Sabbath tanks him like underneath the tooth or somewhere in that area. I don't even know if you have to do that, but we stay up here and then we outrange him if he's just tanked kind of like right there on the edge of the water. Did I win Panther Bag? No, Barbs, I did not win. We didn't actually get a Panther Bag drop this time. I think we've gotten like 3 or 4 of them in my runs, but I haven't won one. We have full Onyxia bags. I know this is off the screen for you guys, but I have full Onyxia bags. So I still roll on it, but I think I would probably pass it if I won.
Henry, you don't like the tooth, do you?
No, I fucking hate this. I like fighting him in the water.
That new lock that we got looks pretty good. Yeah, man, I haven't actually really been looking at his meters, or at the meters.
I also liked fighting him in the water, honestly.
It was definitely more fun.
No, the casters. are gonna
Austin have to
their-
ruin everything.
No,
What'd I do? I wasn't really listening to you guys.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
just-
planning because we like fighting them in the water.
Oh. We can fight him in the water. This just seemed really OP when I did it, that last run that I did. Everyone was just up here.
Yeah, I
Go
want to
ahead
try
whenever you're
this.
ready, Red.
Alright.
Fucking hate the water.
Casting.
casters up in here.
The worst for a hunter.
This fight really polarizes people.
Can you tame fish pets as a hunter?
I have one Onyxia bag. Did you buy your bag? So I got really lucky with, I think, 2 of the drops. And then I basically set up Onyxia runs and just reserved the bag. Like, I didn't need anything from Onyxia. And so all I did is I just reserved only the bag.
We're over here. It's fine. Leave us.
Oh, we gotta resist on that first moonfire.
Help us kill a fish boss.
We got distracted by the.
Okay. Austin, what do we do when this happens?
Yeah, what now?
Well, you're not supposed to rip aggro, especially as a hunter ever. So I don't know.
Red drop.
Push feign death is I think all you got.
This had never happened underwater.
Yeah, this is not a good strat.
Well, if the Thunder Fury tank held aggro, I think it would be
That's a
fine.
threat drop,
Yeah,
Austin.
when you
Taunt him.
Talking about? I'm sorry you don't know the mechanic.
Oh.
Maybe there are two tank in this. Maybe this is just the key detail left out. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Yeah. Probably. He only told us half the story.
Let me know when he threat drops are in. I'll tell him.
Oh crap.
God, these guys are sus.
Oh Jesus.
But so what I did is I got lucky with like I think 2 of the bags from just running and like winning the rolls, and then I would just set up groups and just res like put the bag on res, and then everything else was free roll, and just reserve the bag, and then that was how I like got the last couple.
Christ, every time I'm out of the water, I die. I don't know. This tooth forsaken me.
Hey, it's the thinking trinket.
Didn't want that, Ryan. You already have that, don't you?
I also have it.
Glar. Grats, Glar.
Yeah, because the other 2 warriors in here are definitely our off tanks for Evanrod.
I'm moving up in the world.
Wait, Mishko, why'd you give me that stuff? What is this? Somehow you got it. Okay.
Who won me his idol?
Oh.
I don't think you need to clear anything to go up there. Can't you just run up?
Yep, mess up.
Is it dangerous to kind of fight outside the water? Yeah, so there's some kind of mechanic. Maybe there was some other part of that we were doing, but you can stand up here, and if the boss is down here, it outranges the geyser. Like, he doesn't geyser anyone from up here on the ledge.
Come back and kill these axe
But-
please.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know. We're doing some part of that mechanic wrong for that to be effective, an effective strategy. It's easiest just to sit in the water and kill him in the water, because you don't take any fall damage or anything.
Our warlocks were really enjoying pulling extra shit tonight. You guys colluding?
Better for Reddit, you know?
More Bijous to
It's true.
pass out. 2 more Bijous to pass out.
Careful, there's
Careful,
a group right
yep.
there.
Someone's zoomed into that pack.
The 8th time I've almost.
I actually almost ran into it too.
Back right there.
I'm so used to running the other direction that I'm not used to dodging this specific directions. Oh, is this it? You go up here, turn in your library card. Oh, this guy's dead. Sansa, the Restless. Anybody got that young?
Well, I'm like lagging. You see that?
That's for me.
Congrats, Wummy.
That's what me.
Crap.
Now you can see.
TB port in the back of the temple.
Hell yeah, brother. Good run, guys. Nice and smooth and fast. Just the way like
Yeah, that was good.
2 at a time. GG, GG.
baby, baby.
Now I'm at 13% hit. Are you guys excited?
Reminder, if you guys haven't already, go sign up for the raid on Thursday.
Look at our little bag.
I guess I can delete the AG event.
I like it. Do you guys know this bag like drips?
Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
that's the aura I was talking about.
What do you think it's dripping? What's in it?
Chalk
Dude, it's,
whammies.
it's dripping
Whammies,
whammies.
yeah.
It's dripping whammies. I know. I don't wish I knew what that meant.
Take a peek inside.
Can you really only take 2 things at a time?
I got 3 bag slots.
Yeah, guys, that was it
Lucy?
for all the raid stuff I'm gonna do tonight. I just wanted to hop on for a little bit while I did ZG.
Maybe he's already marked. Scroll guild.
So I'll hop off here
Oh, it's
in just a
marked.
minute.
Never mind.
I posted up a video a couple hours ago. It's Phase 5
We've been doing that.
gear set that is what I'm gonna be going for like open world PvP stuff.
6 of them.
Really looking forward
Yeah,
to
I think
that.
They're like I feel like they're kind of.
So check that out if you guys haven't seen it yet. It's gonna be
Hey,
the
Austin, I pulled you out for a second. I know you're streaming, but just real
Yeah.
quick question.
what's up?
So this guy's a trial. You explained loot and stuff to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just gonna whisper him and say that I'd set up his raid permissions because I just did that.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him in Discord, but I messaged him like everything in game earlier.
Okay.
So I was gonna try and like explain it in Discord some point before Thursday, but I went through all of it with him, so he's aware.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Oh, dude, I hate all this ZG stuff so much. Okay, wait. Hold on. Someone else is gonna be responsible for figuring out getting all these fucking BGs out. Let me count out how many we got, and then let's figure this out. Because last time it was just a bunch of extra shit in my bags. I got a bunch of green ones for some reason.
Oh yeah, bro.
Is that all of them? I had one of these before. 6, 10, 15, 18, 19, 20, 3, 5. So we have 28. Wow, that's a lot. Why is there so many?
That's solid.
So I'll take 8. I'll mail each of you guys one.
If I hit revered, I can turn in all my bijous, can't I?
Does the color of the Bijou mean anything?
No. I don't think so.
Not on the rare ones. The rare ones are like all the same turn in.
It's just to like fuck up your bags or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, would you guys be cool with prioing people that didn't get +1 for 2 bijous?
Oh, I like that idea.
As someone who didn't get +1, I love that idea.
7 people got +1, so that would almost work out perfectly.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Here,
Yeah.
let's Jason Ogremar.
Need me to
If
dish?
you're all in a group still, you can have people roll to figure out who gets fucked.
Chungus, how many bag slots do you have?
Enough.
Okay. I'm gonna put you in charge of being the Bijou guy.
Bijou man.
Wait, hold on.
To accuse him of being corrupt if he's the bijou guy, though.
Yeah, so you can yell at him if something's missing.
Oh, where'd they go? Did you trade them to me?
Oh no.
Okay, he's got 27 because I took one, so you guys can figure it out.
Hey, aren't you +1 though?
Yeah, I took one. I didn't take 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of here, Henry.
You and your
Next
bag of
time you
Bijous.
can
I mean,
master
whammies.
loot. Bag of bee juice. That's what's dripping. All right, guys. I think we're gonna hop off for tonight. I just wanted to hop on, get ZG done real quick. Ah, dude, we had a mage blood potion that we didn't even use. Look, I'll open up some of my mail. We're real close. We're 2 bars from revered. Real close on the revered here for the Cenarian rep. We got BWL on Thursday. So come kick it on Thursday for it'll be streaming at 5:30 ish. Who do I need to send this to? Bank Bear. But yeah, guys, come hang out. Hopefully we can get some good parses. We're gonna be trying our new Toep Moonfire trick and see how we do parse wise. Congrats again on Wemmy. Say thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I know that's big. That's a big come up. I'm super excited about that. So we'll be going in Thursday, fully world buffed, 13% hit. I'm not gonna flask, I don't think, on Thursday, but we'll be fully buffed, 13% hit. Ready to see how we can do parse wise. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like always, I do appreciate it. Check out the new upload. Let me know what gear you guys are looking forward to in Phase 5, and I will catch you guys on Thursday. Peace.